Hello. Time to play with Sith Crow. Oh, Darth Crow. We back. We back with Death's Door. Let's see if the game behaves today. There was an update available for like my graphics card, like the like the graphics drive. So I don't know if that'll help. We'll see. I promise nothing. But we shall see. I'm excited though. I love that our little like incense thing that we found is now underneath our desk right now. So I guess if we find more shiny things, they get added. We got our little incense thing that I found that I thought would be used for something, but it's not. It's literally just a shiny thing. I forgot that I'm a crow. So, yeah. A sparkly, yeah. They just like things. For a while, we did have crows hanging out, like, behind our store, and I was trying to make friends with them. I haven't seen them in a while, so I think they moved on, but I did try very hard. And I was like, I want to befriend them. And then I will sick them on customers who are mean. That's not how that works, but it would be fun. There's a bunch in our neighborhood. Yeah. I don't ever really see them. I don't ever really see them like in my neighborhood or anything. I don't know. They might not be super common here. I don't know. I don't know lots of bird facts. Who am I, Brennan Lee Mulligan? This is that bookstore that is beset by crows. Thank you for the bit, Civic. Yeah, all the customers talk and they're like, yeah, don't mess with the assistant manager at that store. She has a murder of crows that are her besties. And if you piss her off, she'll have them descend upon you. Can't really get it to, there we go. Get the music going. Move my mouse out of the way. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. The crows descend if you ask about J.K. Rowling. Oh, that's funny. Luckily, I never really like have, I don't really have to have like conversations around them anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna clean my glasses really quick because it's like, when you can just see the spots in your glasses. 2 seconds. Yeah. It's like anybody that like does buy the books, they just come in and get them and nobody really like says anything about it. You know what I mean? And I almost feel like the people buying it, I'm like, we're always like giving them looks like, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing by buying that stuff. Huh? It's like if you really want your kid to read it, like, I don't know, go get it at the library or something at least. Okay. Donating my collection to the library book sale this year, yeah. At the very least, like, I wouldn't stop a child from reading it, you know what I mean? Like, they're just a kid. Get it from the library. Buy it from, like, a used bookstore or something where they, who will not be named, doesn't get the money. And some of your Neil Gaiman collection, yeah. Keeping Coraline, Sandman, and the Graveyard books. I have nostalgia for those. Yes, where she gets no money. Yeah, exactly. There are ways. There are ways. Okay. Let me go ahead and start. But luckily, I mean, nobody really comes in and is like weird, like antagonistic about it or anything, so that's good. Although I did, this is unrelated to Harry Potter, but like kind of related in a way, like based on the conversation. Um, sorry. I did have somebody come in for, oh, that's right. Yeah, we made friends with this person. They were looking for, you know, like those kind of like nursery rhyme types. You know what I mean? Like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I don't, are those nursery rhymes? I don't know. Is that just like those classic like kid stories, you know? I think this is a long way around. Like Billy Goat's Gruff and stuff like that. And she said it as like an offhand comment, which I was kind of fairy tales. Okay, fairy tales. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I was like, not really. I was like, they're not nursery rhymes, but it's like similar. And she was looking for specific ones, but like we only had like there's so many versions of them, you know, like so many different publishers for it. I was like, well, you know, these are the ones we have, et cetera, et cetera. And so she was looking at them, and then she says, like, as like an offhand comment, like, I want to make sure they're not the woke version. Which I was not about to get into this conversation with them, but I'm like, what even would that be? What even would be the woke version? You know what I mean? And I kind of just like froze for a little bit, and then she continued to look at the books, and like my coworker next to me was like was kind of like, what? So in the search bar for our like inventory system, I like typed in the search bar like she's asking for the not woke versions of the book, like just so you know. For anybody watching or watching this back, bookstore employees will be typing about you on the computer if you say weird, stupid shit like that. Oh God, I forgot. Haha, you missed me. Come on, die already. Thank you. I just thought that was funny. I don't know what the woke version of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears is. Pray tell what is the, I know, that's what I want to know. I'm like, what's the woke version of that? The fuck does that mean? Cannot control my face, so I got in trouble. I just hit him with like the stare. You know what I mean? Like when people say weird stuff like that. Because sometimes you have to wonder too, like, are you just like looking for a reaction out of me? Probably. I just hit him with the, like, I just don't say anything. And I'm like, I'm going to just stare right into your soul. It's like, I want you to know, like, what you just did is weird. And, ooh, how do I get in there? What the fuck? What? What the what? Let's go left. Trust me, working in retail in a small town, I've had to control my face more. Yeah. Oh, nice. I wish I knew what those things were. I want that thing. I want those shinies so I can buy more upgrades. A 5-second pause is effective, yeah. I'm like, just don't give them anything and just stare right into their eyes. Oh, push lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh, our friend moved. There's another thing. How do I get into these places? Oh my God. Oh my God, I can run through the bushes. Stop, maybe I can go get to that shiny thing. I didn't know I could run through those bushes. It's International Cat Day, by the way. Aww. And what did you get your kitty cat for the occasion? What did you get the babies? Come on, there's got to be a way I can get in there. I need upgrades, so I need those shiny baubles. They're getting extra treats. Nice, nice, nice. I want the shiny bauble. This is not fair. Fwick. The cowboy is cute. I want in there. Oh, how was weapons? I'm seeing it on Sunday. A bunch of us are gonna go after work. I gotta figure out how to activate those little circle thingies. Most impressive. Now make haste and ignite the second lantern. Oh, this way? I suppose. Oh. Oh, I see. That's where I started. Okay, we'll go this way now. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Okay, there's got to be a way to get through this. Damn. It's all lit up. Like that. There's got to be a way. God damn it. It was worth it to take a hit just to watch you go down for that. That was funny. And now that I know the frickin' mushroom, I wish the mushrooms reloaded my health, though. I need one of those. So how do I break it if there's no little magical purple pot there? Someone I know described it as if Longlegs and Barbarian had a baby. Stop. I'm sending that to the group chat for work because a bunch of us are going and we're still trying to convince one other person to go. Okay, I'm sending that into the group chat. Hey, Rob. Oh, you saw Good Boy? I saw the posters. I'm glad it's getting distribution. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. Dodge. 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 Oh, fuck you. No, 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 don't hit me! Ah. Dead. I've been holding on to that one little thing so I could plant it somewhere more nearby, but... Alright. I guess I could plant it right here. Is that close enough, or... I don't know. No, if I need it right away, I can't get to it quick enough. There's got to be a place closer by in here for me to... I need one of these guys to get close. See me. Come on. You guys are no fun. I wanted to wait for you guys to get close and then to blow that up in your face. Come on. Get closer. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, look. There is a little healing thing right here. It was right here the whole freaking time. How convenient. What's that say? Oh, the Garden of Peace. Naturally. Come here. Come here. I got something for you. Bow! Idiot. Dumbass. Pwned. What are you watching? Jeez. Retro screening of... I don't know what any of that says. Okay. Blow that up. Let me get a little closer to there. Let's reload. Oh, and then we can make a little way. Now I just need one closer to that frickin' whatchamacallit. Why don't you come here? It's still freezing a little bit. Thought the graphics would. Updated graphics driver would help. What a dumbass. Oh, I feel like it's freezing more now. You want some? You want some? Hey. Alright, let me go get that. Hold on, let me go get that little healy plant. Once we fight a boss, we will know if there's True, yeah. If it's doing it now, though, I don't know. But... Okay, okay. Running over the bodies of my enemies. Leva! Right on, we did. We did it. Let's go, buddy. Hurrah! We can now venture onward, my steadfast companion. Yeah, you did nothing. But first, we should grant ourselves a moment of respite. I did all the work, though. Come sit with me a while. As I mentioned upon our meeting, I was not always quite so earthenware in appearance. This strange curse was visited upon me by the wicked old lady who resides in the mansion beyond these lavish gardens. I imagine you are here for her, are you not? Surely her soul must be swollen and ripe for the reaping due to her unnaturally extended years. I desire naught but to confront the old witch and request she undo her ceramic deed and restore me to my former handsome self. I was quite the looker, you know. Soup? No. So be it. Let us push on once more. You just stood there. You didn't do a damn thing. I did all of the work. What is this? What are you? Oh. Way to miss. Oh, I'm out of freaking arrows. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I need to find me some mushrooms. Give me 2 seconds. There's gotta be mushrooms around here. Oh my god, me running around and not a single mushroom was found. Okay, cool. I still want to be able to get up there. How come I can't fly? Why am I always running around? Okay. Onward. Oh. I want to know what those things are. Can I shoot them? It's freezing a lot. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, what the hell? What happened? Oh, shit. It hit me. Okay, so can I shoot it? Like... Alright, well I already gotta consume that. Okay, so use it against my enemies. Got it. Oh, so like right here maybe? So if I like... No, not me, not me! One of them! One of them! Get them! Get them! Oh, come on! That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair at all. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Oh, man. A sentient castle ordered 1,000 Ponti's pizzas, but a crow killed the house before we could deliver. Our little misfortune is your gain, as all Ponti's pizzas are on the house for the next 24 hours if you call in the next 24 seconds. Pretty good deal, if you ask me. Anything over here? Nope. Damn, I really thought those things would just go after anybody. I was so very wrong. Oh, it's like a little maze. Alright, so don't bust open the green jars. Green jar's bad. Yeah, I'm not busting it open. Because they're just gonna come after me. And nobody else, apparently. How do I get... No! I don't have a lot of life left. Ah! Oh, that's not fair. What the frick? Okay. This is... It didn't even have like an epic... Damn, I come all the way back here? Okay. This is Ponti at Ponti's Pizza. The previous offer has expired and all pizza delivered to the residents of May and Greg. Of course they took advantage of that deal. Did I go this way? Yes, I did. Alright, come on, have at thee. No! 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 No, 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 no! Ooh. Frick. Okay, well, I do have all my health, so. Have at thee? Ah! Why did I let him do that? Frick, me. God, you suck. Oh, God. Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. May stays on my work desk because Silly really wants to play with her and I have to keep him out of his reach. Aww. Sully's like, must be for me. Oh, okay. I thought updating the graphics card would work, but I fear it's made it a little bit worse. Why don't you help? Not doing a damn thing. Just sitting there with soup in your head. Is this really the only way I can go? There's no other options? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Aw, I'm already down one. Going in there. This guy sucks. Ha. No, 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 no. Go away. Ugh. Oh, fuck you. Oh, God, this guy sucks. It's just me running away from him the whole time. No, what? How is every like big boss this difficult? Vicky usually works towards profanity as the game goes on. You're freaking out. Because I don't think I'm that bad at gaming. Like, I do all right. No! Oh, I don't want to go in there with that little health. Come on, guys. I wish I knew what you guys did. Come on. Be nice if they helped me a little bit. You know, you guys are awful cute, but you guys could help out a little bit. I don't know. All right, come on. God damn you. Stop it. Stop it. The freezing's killing me. Game? No, 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 no. I'm already down. Oh my God. Jesus. You do great. I was just kidding. But like, for real though. Like, this shit's hard. And it is hard because it's like I have 4 lives, little health things. As far as I could see in the little shop, no way to like expand that. Oh, come on. And now I'm just having like performance anxiety now. No, stay away from me. Good Lord. And there's like, when you're in battle, there's no way to like to boost up my health. No. No. Oh, I'm out of arrows. I can't get more arrows? Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm fucked. And it keeps freezing. No! 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 I don't think I can play this game. The Black Knight always triumphs. I feel like he shouldn't, though. Yeah, the freezing definitely does. Yeah. I don't know. My graphics driver is fully updated now. Oh, get away from me. Ugh! I've had it with you. Why do you always get one hit in? And then I have those guys coming after me. Leave me alone. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't want to fight. No! Leave me alone. Let me just go and continuously die in here. Well, come on then. Oh, fuck. I went right into the path. Right into the path. He didn't have a big epic entrance, like with his name or anything. So I feel like... No! I wonder if he's called Dennis. I wonder if it's just a glitchy game, maybe? Give me a way to increase my health or something, though. I don't feel like that's asking too much. Or a way to like increase or to bring back my health while I'm stuck in combat, because it's like there's nothing I can do. I just go into my frickin' slaughter every single time. Fuck. Oh, come on. Fuck. Oh, I wasted an arrow. No. 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 Oh, fuck. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Get away, get away. Come on, stop freezing. Come on, die already. Fuck you. Fuck you. And he's just still pounding me. For what? I'm dead. Leave me alone. When I was fighting the house, though, my arrows definitely replenished, like, during the battle. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? But this one, it doesn't. Like, why? Yeah, also that. You think fighting a knight would be easier than a giant fucking house. Ugh. Let me at least get some cracks in you before I get hit. Nope, okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, you suck. God. What am I supposed to do? Why are his legs so round? And for how, like, beefy he is, how is he so dexterous? How do you beat the, like, knight in death's door? What do you, like, how? Dodge the attacks until you end up right behind them. Ridiculous. Oh, thank you. Back to school pics, yeah. Revisiting the faculty. It's a good one. Not like the last time I rewatched it, I'm not a fan of, like, I know it's like it's Kevin Williamson, so it's like a little bit meta, but like the teacher student thing is a little ew. Fuck. I'm trying to get your ass. Literally. But also de-gothifying Clea Duvall's character. Oh, stop freezing! Do you hear me, game? I'm not gonna give you a good review on Steam. Fuck! Fuck this guy! And they're like, wait, and get his backside. I'm like, then he spins on a fucking dime. And fucks me up the ass with the fucking mace. Sorry, that was vulgar. Better than his hair in Halloween age 20. He's be a telemarketer. Way worse. To the viewers that are watching and just lurking, I apologize for my vulgar language. I would say I'm not always like this, but that would be a lie. Also, the game keeps fucking freezing. So I'm gonna curse more. Because while you want to come in here with me? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Yeah, you're too chicken shit. I gotta deal with this guy on my fucking own. God, how does he turn so fast? He's all caked up and he's like covered in armor. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. God, this guy sucks. How is he worse than the giant house? He's taught us many new words. Josh Brolin is another one that seems to be getting hotter with age. Like, I wish I could be as thick as this fucking guy and be able to do fucking pirouettes on a dime. Or if, like, my arrows could replenish during this battle, that would also be great. Because then I could just play the long game. Run away from him. And then shoot him with arrows. Fuck you. No! No! God. God, you suck! I know this is not how fights work, but give me a chance to hit you. At least still hitting me. Oh. This game cannot be good for my blood pressure. This is supposed to be Cozy Games Month. An important lesson learned. To do maybe just like slightly more research. Prediction? What's that? Oh. Do I have to wait for you guys to do something before I jump in there? Prediction poll. How many F-bombs? Oh, I probably shouldn't have looked at it before I... It's okay, it just happens naturally anyway, so... Ooh. Now I'm too conscious of it. Is it just... Nah! Is it just during this part? Or throughout the rest of the stream? What are we guessing? Go easier on me! Fuck you! You're such a dick! You're a dick, and I bet your mom smells like cottage cheese. I hope one of you is gonna keep count. Sorry, I don't know where that that insult came from. Have you tried reasoning with it? No, and I won't. Come on. No! What the fuck? The whole like little tip was like, wait till his fucking back is turned. Meanwhile... Oh shit, this could keep... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? It looks like I have 4... Hold on. We're gonna go do something really fast. I think... that 400 that keeps popping up, that maybe I can get... Not that I think 1 upgrade is gonna save me, but maybe... Okay, yeah, I have 400, so I can increase strength. Damage done. So this might be my best bet right now. Haste. Although the speed also, because this dude is fucking fast. Increase damage done. The arrows run out in this, and they're not going to replenish during that battle. I think I'm going to go strength. Alright. I don't think this is necessarily going to make all the difference in the world, but... I just got to figure out where I was. Up here? Nope. Most F-bombs, 3 South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut, 2 Pulp Fiction, 1 Nightmare Maven streaming, 8/8/25. I do love a good F-bomb, I gotta say. It just conveys what you need. Like, you got the nice strong sound, and then ends with the like, it's just right. You know what I mean? Okay, so maybe a slightly stronger hit will help me a little bit. So the hits I can get in will be a little bit more powerful. Let's test it out. Cool, I love how I did worse. Okay. It's a good word, it's very versatile, yeah. It's not quite like as versatile as like bitch, which is like the most versatile one. A good solid one, but all right, come on. Okay, we got some good cracks already, so maybe I do have a stronger hit. Yeah. Oh, get fucked. God, you suck so much. You smell like ass. I know you do. He's gonna get me! Oh. No, fuck. I mean, I feel like why it's worse when he keeps hitting me. Swamp ass. Yeah. He really does have swamp ass. Swear word ranking video coming soon. Ooh, that's good. Everybody, like, let's give, like, your top 5 favorite swear words. And I'll say, like, when you're, like, for, like, being upset or, like, insulting somebody. Because I know they can be used in, like, various ways. So not in, like, a funny way, but, like, you're pissed off, you know, there's a traffic jam when you're already late, a no smoking sign on your cigarette break, like, you're pissed. Like, what's your Mount Rushmore of swear words? The one from Weeds really took off for me. Cock juggling thunder cunt. Can I get in trouble on Twitch for swearing so much? Wait a minute, I'm trying to mod here. You're not supposed to encourage that. Oh, true. You can censor it when you write it, like, you know, put a little asterisk in there. Sorry. I wasn't thinking. Alanis Morissette is doing commercials with those lyrics now? Oh. I think for me, like Mount Rushmore, we got like 4. Oh, fuck you. God! I'm so close. Dude just randomly smacking stuff with the mace. I'm saying. What was I say? My Mount Rushmore. Probably I'd say like dick, fuck, bitch, motherfucker. Motherfucker and fuck are two different words. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ugh! No! What the heck? I gotta say, like... I feel like the mace is coming down and I'm like this far away from it and it's still getting me. I thought the house was gonna break me. And they replay him. I don't think they're replaying it. I think he's just trying. I think he's just being an asshole and demolishing my already dead body. Ah! Yeah, see? Fuck! Fuck you! God. Come on, I feel like I've barely made any progress in the game. Not to be this much of a freaking whiner, but I feel like... Now see if I could get a good charge without this dude fucking nailing my ass. I could do some damage. Yeah, see, if I wait too long, he's gonna fuck me up. Oh, I didn't want to be this low on health this early. I can't, and I'm like, I can't get, I'm trying to get close to his behind so I can hit him, but then he fucking spins around on me. Like a total ass. See? At 15 minutes till the ad starts, how many sponsors? One of those bosses takes long. I mean... it just feels like we're teetering on the edge of it not being fun because it's a little too hard. Because I'm also kind of like, I don't know how much the freezing is actually like... Like, sure, the freezing is like affecting it a little bit, but... Come on, go a little easier on me. Let me get some hits in. It's not fun. What, are you scared of a little crow beating you? You don't want to let me get a few more hits in? Come on, just die. He's gonna fucking spin. Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. No! Ah! If you want to load up the next game, I wouldn't kick up a fuss with a spot for you. We might have to. If I can't get past this dude. That in the game kind of keeps freezing. We could do ROOTTREEMANIA. I already have the root trees loaded up. Normalize rage quitting, yeah. Okay, well, okay. I'll give myself 3 more tries. 3 more honest tries. I'm not just gonna phone it in. 3 more honest tries. If I can't beat him, we'll do ROOTTREEMANIA. We did work hard to earn ROOTTREEMANIA. Ugh. No, come on. Ah, man. That was just extra fucking mean. Okay, that's 1. That one felt extra mean. Watch Vicky beat the last try. If I do, that's so funny. I feel like even if I beat this guy on the 3rd try, we're doing ROOTTREEMANIA. With the freezing, it's definitely not as fun. And also, it's just like, why do I only have like 4 little healths and I can't reload my health while I'm fighting? Like, give me one of those little potted plants thingies. Ugh. Oh, I knew that was gonna get me. He's looking pretty rough. I don't know. I might get him. Or I won't. Okay, last try. Let's see if I'll beat him. Let's see. Like, just put one of these in there. So it's like the incentive is I hold on to like some seeds. And so when I hop into the arena or whatever, I can plant it. So even if I die, I have like at least just one refill. It just seems weird that I'm literally beholden to these 4. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that guy. Oops. Totally forgot about that guy. Okay, let's give myself a fighting chance. Are you guys coming with me? Oh my god! Oh, I got 1. Oh god, your friend! Oh no! Okay, cool. Can I get 1 hit in before you freeze? Damn. What the fuck? I'm actually gonna do like the worst. I'm actually gonna do the worst I've ever done on the third try. Okay, cool. Okay, so review of Death's Door is that at the very least, until I get until I get maybe it to not freeze. I don't know if that's gonna make it any better, but let's play the root trees. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's going to automatically show. Probably not. Can I move the... Hello? Windowed, yeah. Can I move you? Hello? There we go. I'm like, can I just move it? Thank y'all so much. Okay, there we go. Hold on, let me just change the game capture to the root trees are dead. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Cute characters and design, yeah. Edit the stream info. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, save changes. That's fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can increase that a little bit. There we go. The jazzy music. All right, continue. ROOTTREEMANIA. Let's go. Let's go. ROOTTREEMANIA. So we have to lock in some cousins, I think, and extra people. Okay. Wow. Okay, possible identity 3. Oh, infidelity. Possible infidelity. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Okay. Maybe there will be more songs. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. Let's see. So we have some notable events. Start here. Good to know. Okay. Today is August 3rd, 1999. It has been 8 months since you helped Sam Madsen with the research necessary for her book. Sam was true to her word and paid you an incredibly large sum of money. She never mentioned you by name, however, so you've managed to keep a low profile. The root trees, on the other hand, have not. Below is a summary of notable events since the book's release, though you can refresh your memory in full detail by searching online. Is this a second playthrough? No, yeah, Kate got it. It's a bonus game. Yeah, exactly. Civic's right. Yeah, you can only open it by beating the game. Okay, so 6 pieces. Sam Madsen's book about Elias Roottree was released in February. It was a bestseller for a few months. At the time, Carl had not yet been replaced. The Roottree Rift. In March, the Roottree Company stumbled publicly as they attempted to respond to the book's release with multiple conflicting press releases and a clear lack of leadership. Clark Rafferty LaRue. Clark was announced as the permanent successor to Carl Roottree and welcomed Sam Madsen to the family officially. The company hired an outside legal group to handle the changes to the Clanson Trust. This included any other new questions of lineage. Okay. 5 Ps. After this announcement, there was a rash of different people claiming to be root trees, mostly dismissed as opportunists and scammers. The highest profile of these, by a wide margin, was a rapper named Felix Fellows, who changed his moniker to 5Ps as a publicity move at the same time. 5Ps is the only notable person on the updated tree. ROOTTREEMANIA. In another high-profile misstep, Miracle Root Tree publicly and vehemently denied that 5Ps was a root tree. The root tree's legal team then offered to do a DNA test to get 5Ps to drop his claim, and in a moment that caught what seemed like the entire world by storm, the test proved he was a root tree. Whoa. Suddenly, the world was obsessed with the root trees. Anonymom and Jane Doe root tree. In July, an anonymous woman, who the press began to refer to as Anonymom, appeared in interviews with her face and voice disguised. She claimed that an affair with a root tree led to the birth of her daughter, aka Jane Doe root tree. If true, this would make her daughter yet another secret root tree and therefore entitled to a share of the Clansid trust. Nobody knew it at the time, but this would turn out to be the last chapter in the root tree saga. As more and more of Anonymom story came, Anonymom stories. It's a it's a feminine nomenom. Came out, people began to notice how much it echoed 5Ps in nearly every significant way. The court of public opinion began to turn. Confirming the world's suspicions, the DNA test, orchestrated by lawyers on both sides, proved that her daughter was not a root tree. This final event caused public disappointment, smugness from doubters, and countless accusations of the entire ordeal being an elaborate hoax or attempt at fraud. Things got a bit ugly, and the fun of the root tree mania seemed to disappear overnight. Now, a month later, it feels like a distant memory. Okay, so let's get out our handy dandy notebook. Oh, we got a whole new thing. Okay, so we got 5Ps. So he is for sure a root tree. Got it. Okay. 11 clues in here. Okay, a lot of things to search. We can search up 6 pieces. We can search up a lot of things in here. Okay, what else we got? Previously on the root trees are dead. Oh, okay. So this is just a recap. Okay. Yeah, this is just a recap of everything. Wow. Cool. I did not check out the new oh, what is this? Oh, that's right. Clark. Okay, yeah. Clark Rafferty LaRue. Yeah. Okay. Just to start sorting out the infidelities, this is what he said to us, I think, though. I recommend you turn your eyes to the men in positions of power. Okay. I'd love to say that's only because it would have been a lot harder for the women to hide 9 months of pregnancy and birth without the family noticing, but I can't. Okay. 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 And okay, there's 8 things in the reminders also. But the notable events, let's start here. See you later, Rob. All right, back to our, yes. Honestly, it's a comforting sound. All right, spider search, handy dandy spider search. All right. 5Ps, aka Felix Fellows, is a rapper who has found some recent radio play after being publicly. The fact that we have a rapper, we might get a song. That's all I'm saying. Okay. His alias, 5Ps, is a play on 5 Pieces, an article you find on a website known for their particularly harsh reviews of modern music. Gives his most recent album, Root of All Evil, fun, 1 star out of 7 for whatever reason, with the headline, More poser than my action figure collection. Damn. The review mentions his real name is David, and he only used to go by Dirte Davy. I thought his name was Felix Fellows. Oh, okay. Okay, and the author rues the fact that this rebranding was a blanket marketing stunt. Okay. At the expense of his mother's tragic past, she overdosed when she was 16. Apparently, okay. That might be a clue. Apparently, only one of the songs on the album is new, and the others were simply rewritten to turn blatant references to sex, drugs, and violence into clumsy euphemisms. His rise to prominence was kickstarted when he appeared a few months ago on the cover of News Time, holding a photo of his mother with Guy Hudson. At first, the Root Tree Company denied it vehemently. Miracle Root Tree even appeared on the same magazine a week later. But since then, they've backtracked and publicly welcomed him to the family. Their press release at the time stated that they had new evidence that confirmed his story. Okay. Photo of mother with Guy Hudson. Okay. Good to know. So Guy is... Where is Guy? Yeah. Okay, so... And he was one of the presidents, so he said, think about men in power. Okay, so let's actually... I forgot how to spell derogatory. I think that's right. Okay. So we have Elias, first pres. I forget who the second one is. I can edit it. So and then we have Guy Hudson, third. Let me get all the presidents. Oh, that's right. Zachariah Morden. Okay. Can I edit this? Okay. Morden. Second. Who was the third president again? Carl was the fifth, or the fourth, I mean. Who was the fourth? Ernest Matson. Ernest Madsen Jr., fourth. Carl Root Tree, fifth. And then we know Clark Rafferty. That's who it was, right? Or Chris Rafferty. Chris? No, Clark. Clark Rafferty admitted to infidelity as well. Oh, did I spell? Okay. Thank you. I knew that first day was not right. It didn't feel right. Can I not just... Aww. Fine. There we go. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. 1975 to 1982. Possible infidelity, 1921. 1949. Okay, so knowing the... Okay, so I feel like the 1921 has gotta be first president, right? Family tree update, 1998. Okay, so, ooh, what does that mean? Oh, that means infidelity. Okay. Final affair. Oh, this person had a first affair. Holy moly. Okay, whoever this was, 1975 to 1982. This could be... I don't know if it could be Carl or it could be Ernest Madsen, maybe based on the timeline. That would be... I gagged. Absolutely gagged if it's going to be Carl. This feels like this could be him. But I don't know. Okay. Let's search up the other stuff because we have the notable events. So 6 pieces. Let's take a search on that. Oh, actually, hold on. We might have like... Really? Nothing? In Modern Music Monthly? Wow. Nothing on this guy. Okay. Did not make a huge presence online. There's an older version of this page in the Time Travel Archive. 6 Pieces is an upcoming book by Sam Madsen. Got it. Show latest. All right, 6 Pieces Unwrapping America's Sweetest Family by Sam Madsen was released in early 1999 and perhaps assisted by the still relatively recent plane crash shot to the top of the charts. Reviews are mixed and its time on the bestseller list was limited to only 2 months. That's pretty good though. Most reviewers agree that the core of the book about Samantha's fathers and the struggles they faced was compelling and that the takedown of the hypocrisy of Elias Roottree was deserved. However, many took umbrage with the timing of the release and the tone of the book, which seemed vindictive. The fallout from the book led to the Roottree Company scrambling to release a statement and, due to a conflict of leadership, famously released multiple conflicting official statements over 3 days. This confusing move was referenced in popular culture due to a late-night sketch about indecisionitis. But more traditional analysts have been calling it the Roottree Rift. A few months later, due to ROOTTREEMANIA, the book re-entered the charts and sold even better than the first time. Interesting. So I wonder if I can, hold on. I can search like in the public library, maybe. Copy. Is that not... Oh, maybe Sam. Maybe just Sam. All right. Got it. What did we get? Oh, the book. 6 Pieces Unwrapping America's Sweetest Family. Okay. Sam's book has a few different passages about her own history with the company and the rumors and gossip she collected during that tenure. She ran the farm for a period starting around 1968 after the death of Elias Roottree until her daughter Gwyneth took over in 1984. Most of the relevant rumors coincide with the reign of Guy Hudson. Oh, maybe we should be taken. Guy's gonna get his own thing because he's mentioned twice now, so peace. Let me give myself that. Okay. Most of the relevant rumors coincide with the reign of Guy's husband. I feel like he might be responsible for a lot of that infidelity. I'm gonna take a guess. Sam was very much not a fan of Guy, and according to 6 Pieces, it was an open secret within the family that Guy was very much not a fan of. Okay. Possible infidelity man. Many of their hires at the time were young single women, and Guy often spent a lavish amount of money on private parties. All right, guys, Guy is our guy. Okay, this was 20 years ago, and Sam warns that most of it is hearsay. Still, you find the following information that may be relevant. One of Sam's farm supervisors was named Elizabeth. Elizabeth had a daughter who Sam never met, but who worked as one of Guy's secretaries. According to Elizabeth, a caterer from a local restaurant called Antonellis met her daughter at one of Guy's parties, and they eloped quickly due to a pregnancy. Oh. Wait, a caterer met her daughter and they eloped. Okay. Elizabeth wasn't aware that the party was for swingers. What? Rumor has it that her daughter showed up with Guy and didn't seem comfortable switching partners. Wait. Let me read that again. One of Sam's farm supervisors was named Elizabeth. Okay, she worked on the farm. Elizabeth had a daughter who Sam never met, but the daughter worked as one of Guy's secretaries. So a caterer from a local restaurant met her daughter at one of Guy's parties, and they eloped quickly due to pregnancy. Okay, and the party was for swingers. Rumor has it that her daughter showed up with Guy and didn't seem comfortable switching partners. Okay, Elizabeth. Sam's farm had a daughter that went to a swingers party with Guy. Okay. Wow. Guy's main positive contribution to the company involved expanding to markets previously untapped by Root Tree. However, when he went on trips overseas, they were often for weeks at a time, and Guy was known for spending more time and money on unofficial business than meetings with distributors and manufacturers. It was said that he bribed at least one politician to open a factory in Brazil. There is also a section where Sam speculates that Elias may have also cheated on Gwyneth. Yeah, I guessed that already. All right. Gwyneth was always much kinder to Sam than Elias was, and was the first to invite Sam to family events. While she had no hard evidence, Sam always got the impression that Gwyneth was able to coerce Elias into allowing Sam back into the family using some kind of leverage, instead of it being a natural course of events. She mentioned that Elias and Gwyneth were known to loudly argue, sometimes about another woman. Sam also says her son Ernie once asked her, "Who's Beth?" Beth? Elizabeth? Because he overheard them yelling about someone with that name. As far as Sam knows, Elias once had a secretary named Elizabeth. Oh, a different Elizabeth. But she never met her. Okay. Okay. So we got Elias, main one. Because there's so many Eliases. Okay. Elias. All right. Sam speculates must have also cheated on Gwyneth. Gwyneth kind to Sam. I don't know if that'll... Oh, cool, yeah. I don't know if that'll come into play, but we'll put it anyway. Okay, so possible secretary. Can I spell? Secret Airy. Got it. Named Elizabeth. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? I should just highlight. Not same one as Sam's. Got it. Okay. I have the DVD on my shelf and I was just looking at it. Who's Beth? Okay. Got it. All right, some good clues in here. Some good freaking clues. Okay, so I'm assuming. So what does that mean? This person is also on the original tree. Okay, so this would have to be Elias, and then this would be the Elizabeth, right? So if this person was on the original tree, this is Elias root tree. Oh. Okay, fine. So we know that. And we just know, how many Elizabeths do we have? Oh. Oh. It's not gonna, oh my God. The name of the street. Okay, so we just know Elizabeth. We don't, wow. Okay, and we know secretary. Okay. So we know that for sure. I think this one is Guy. And he was the 4th president. So I think that for sure is Guy. Oh, no, he wasn't the 4th. Where's Guy? He's the 3rd. Just kidding. I had that wrong. I even wrote it down. He's the 3rd president. Okay, cool. Guy cheating all. Yeah, I think this is Guy. I think this messy ass fucking web is Guy. Okay, we don't know if Elizabeth was the first one, but that's the one with the pregnancy, right? Oh, it was Elizabeth's daughter, but we don't have a name for her. Okay. But we also know secretary. We don't know her name. Okay. All right. What else can we search in here? We can see if there's any new information on Clark Rafferty LaRue. The new president of Root Tree Corporation. This does not include Root, which appears to have its own leadership. Okay, interesting. In March of 1999, about 5 months ago, it was announced that both Clark Rafferty LaRue and Ron Roottree would be taking over for what was essentially described as a transitional period in the aftermath of Six Pieces. About 2 weeks later, the company released a press statement that thanked Ron for his work, but announced that Clark was the new permanent president. Most of the information about Clark you knew already. Many descriptions of him tend to focus on his advertising career and that his mother was Lauren Roottree. Few seem to touch on his complex and volatile marital history. Since taking over, Clark has tried to remain out of the spotlight, but did have one notable foray into the public eye. He gained a lot of support when his first move was a statement in favor of accepting Sam and her family into the trust. This also served as an announcement that the Clancy Trust would no longer be handled by anyone in the family, since due to their financial motivation, none of them could ever be impartial. I mean, that's kind of good for him. Good for him. So Ron Roottree helped out for a while before Clark, oh my god, I can't type today, became 6th president. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Got it. Clancy Trust would no longer be handled by anyone in the family. Got it. Okay. All right. I mean, we can look up the name of the game. ROOTTREEMANIA immediately followed the announcement that a rapper going by 5Ps was actually a root tree. Collectively, popular culture seemed to focus on the root tree family and 5Ps for a few weeks before everything felt oversaturated and society moved on. That's how trends work. Because of the 5P saga, an underlying through line to how pop culture treated ROOTTREEMANIA was an excuse for everyday people to claim they were also root trees. Daytime talk shows had I'm a Secret Root Tree episodes, late night hosts and guests made jokes about other lost members of the family. And there was a widely shared website where you could fill in your own name to find out if you were a secret root tree. When you submitted your name, it simply said no with an image of Clark Rafferty LaRue giving you the finger. ROOTTREEMANIA lasted only a few weeks, just long enough for 6 pieces to re-enter the charts and to trigger new printings of other root tree related media. This includes Lauren's Diaries, VHS releases of Gwen's old movies, as well as countless other unauthorized biographies, which mostly seemed to attempt to capitalize on the root tree sisters, Carl and Brenda. These re-releases were too late to successfully capitalize on or extend the craze. As a result, most of them were failures, and countless novelty shirts had variations of I'm a secret root tree, became immediately unfashionable, though some people still wear them, ironically. Okay, how about, I feel like I need a thing that's like stuff to search, where I don't necessarily want to make it a whole thing, but okay. Like maybe. Okay. Got it. Okay. What else can we... Oh, yeah, I forgot about Anonymom. It's a nom. How could I forget about Anonymom? Oh, I'm not typing. Okay. It's anonymous Anonymom. Okay. It's a... Okay, second high-profile case after Felix Fellows of potential new root tree being added to the Clancy Trust. Instead of claiming herself a root tree, however, she claimed she'd slept with Guy Hudson and that her daughter was a root tree. The accusation came during the height of ROOTTREEMANIA. Okay. The TV interview and the article, she referred to her daughter as Jane Doe root tree. The name Anonymom was not self-inflicted. Okay, let's see. Sam Matson publicly supported Anonymom due to some of the parts of the story she found particularly credible. It's a no. With the momentum from Sam's endorsement, Anonymom went on a media blitz. Ultimately, is backfired. Okay. Her accusation even included many of the same details as his mother's story. Okay. This included her job secretary in the time period, late 70s. Oh. Okay, so that's a clue for 5Ps, though. Okay. Okay. Mother was secretary. My God. Took place in 70s. So that's this. So 5Ps definitely seems like a result of, sorry, Jesus, a result of Guy Hudson's infidelity, I think, based on the timeline. After fumbling the 5P story so publicly, the root trees were more prepared to handle all Clancy Trust related cases. Okay, so the DNA test just proved that the daughter was not related to the root trees. It doesn't say anything about Anonymom. Sorry, that was a combo of the Muppet salsa. Okay. Joint press conference. Each party ensured their respective clients provided accurate samples. Okay. Others who had built up hope that history could repeat itself after the 5 Ps felt duped. Okay. The Roottree Company felt pressure to put out a second statement. Though it was scientifically proven that Jane Doe Roottree is not a Roottree, this doesn't mean that her mother and Guy Hudson were not involved in an affair. True. She had every right to make her claims, as it has been verified that her stories about Guy Hudson were not exaggerations. Okay, so she can still be in the tree because she had an affair. But, so, yeah. Okay. Many people claim this high-profile anticlimax and public backlash was the beginning of the end of ROOTTREEMANIA. Okay, secret Roottrees. All right. Final notable event related to the release of 6 pieces. Okay. Anonymous affair does not appear on your updated tree. What the heck? Okay, well. It doesn't matter. I could just delete this page. Alright, it doesn't appear on your updated tree. Alright. Yep. Doesn't matter. Puppet history. I've never seen puppet history. Okay. Well. Oh. All right. Well, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Nothing. Oh, there was re-releases of stuff. Okay. Relocated back to Pennsylvania. Oh, she began suffering from Alzheimer's. That's sad. There was a minor backlash towards the reporter that tracked Lauren down because they were caught standing on a ladder and holding their camera over the privacy wall to take a photo of Lauren and her son Clark sitting on a bench outside near a small pond on the premises. Damn. Yeah, the resurgence of media. God, that's sad. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Oh, frick. Okay. Oh. When revisiting Lauren's book, there is a single passage that focuses on potential affairs. Okay. All right, we got something. We're back with this. We're back. One clue in here. Okay. I love that this game has its own version of the Wayback Machine. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. All right, let's put it under Men in Power. An entry entitled Cruelty from Lauren Roottree's diary, written in 1963, focuses on the relationship between her mother and father. While it offered only redundant information during your previous investigation, it mentions the subject of affairs and may be more useful this time around. I'm no stranger to true love. Jacob and I married at an age that most deem unfit for marriage, but he was also enlisting at an age that most deem unfit for war. 8. We had no choice. I knew in my heart that our marriage was one for the ages. He and I would still be together today he and I would still be together today if not for Okinawa. That was nearly 20 years ago, but there's an emptiness in my soul. I do not understand my contemporaries. So many girls I went to school with have taken multiple lovers. Okay, you don't gotta hate on other women, though. Calm down. So many of my girlfriends' husbands have been unfaithful. Okay, but that's not all right. So, okay. If I'm able to remain true to the ghost of a man with no chance of physical reciprocation, no potential for long conversation, how could it be so hard to love someone you can reach out and touch, someone you can joke with? All right, a little judgy. I have not had to deal with such madness at home. My parents are a perfect match in the worst way. My mother's cruelty is a perfect fit for my father's general spite. In turn, Pop's status enables her incessant need to gloat and feel superior. I've grown up with their cruelty and disdain for others my entire life. Even my family remains unspared. They make fun of my grandpop and his family, saying blood is thicker than syrup, but nothing's thicker than Elias. Damn. Okay. they they mimic Grandma Gwyneth's lisp. Oh, ew. And see her kindness as a weakness. I'm not gonna imitate that. That's not nice. Not even our family's maladies and religions go unmocked. Remember, God only put one eye in miracle. Way harsh, Ty. Yeah. Honestly, though, the nothing's thicker than Elias. They kind of ate him up with that one. Yeah. I can say without a doubt in my mind that my parents have never had eyes for anyone outside their marriage. They're too self-centered to look astray. Huh. I don't know, though. Maybe they weren't. Okay. Okay, so Lauren's parents suck ass. I don't know, though. I don't know if I believe her that she's like, they're too self-centered to look astray. I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, you guys suck. You guys really suck. So I don't know if I believe that per se, but is she a root tree? I can't remember. Okay, yeah. Largest role, Guys Like Us. Not much is known about her death except it was announced that she died peacefully in her sleep while being treated for a sudden severe case of pneumonia. Before that, she had apparently been in relatively good health. Okay. This game is really soothing. It is really soothing. Okay. Yep. Popular at the box office, formulaic. It was recently released for the first time on home video due to ROOTTREEMANIA. The time it took to manufacture and ship VHS copies of Guys Like Us meant that it missed the height of the craze, which only lasted a few weeks. Even so, it did sell modestly well, and there have been talks of a remake. Okay. Search periodicals. Maybe silver screen. Okay, nothing relevant to your investigation. Got it. Okay, so maybe... Guys Like Us, okay. Retired from Hollywood. Not much is known about her until recently. Recently, as a part of the myriad of articles and research people have done into the surrounding root trees, it came out that she died of a genetic disease known as Huntington's in the late 1960s. Damn, everyone's dying of like awful shit. God. Hasn't been updated in at least 8 months. Okay. Got it. No connection. Did you know trivia? Harrison Lane married his high school sweetheart after they reunited at a movie premiere. Oh, how cute. Okay. Okay. So there were like biographies. Roottree sisters. Anything like relevant now? Yeah, Raina, Rose, and Riley is still up, though instead of the cheery pink background with purple text, it's now more traditional black text on a white background. The young webmaster has turned the site into a memorial for the sisters and their father. It seems like she did end up getting her ears pierced like Rose, after all. Regardless, there's no relevant information, just a picture of the girls with a sad MIDI piano playing in the background. From other higher profile sites, you find that a charity has been set up in the girl's name. Oh, I also, hold on, I have to search Root New Leadership. I forgot, I saw something about that. Okay. Roottree Sisters Fashion Scholarship. Root website, a small memorial section to the deceased member of the family. Contains no new information. Spring 1999 had an entirely black cover with no text on it. Damn. On the leadership page, you learn that Root is currently managed by a designer who was apparently Brenda White's second in command. You don't recognize her name. She seems unrelated to your search. There's also a scholarship page awarded to 3 underprivileged high school girls each year who wish to pursue a career in fashion. Apparently, it also gives them an opportunity to show off their designs on professional models on a real runway. According to the site, this fund was created directly from shares it would have contributed to the inheritance of the Roottree sisters if they were still alive. Like other aspects of the Clansid Trust, it's managed by Ruby Legal Enterprises. Okay. So not really relevant to the search who owns Root now, I guess. Okay. Auction for a black and blue dress. That was a Brenda White original. Vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottree and started designing clothes. The white and gold dress itself doesn't seem relevant to... Oh, I forgot about that joke. The dress was black and blue. Okay. I forgot that joke was in there. Many websites and news articles eulogize Carl Roottree along with his daughters and wife Brenda. As far as you can tell, Carl and Brenda Roottree never had any marital issues. Okay. You do come across an article about a Kristen Valdez who claims to have been Carl's high school sweetheart before Brenda. She does not make any claim about having a child with him. She just appeared to be paid to talk about his early life. Most of it is boring. She says that they met when he was sent to a private school near her hometown, but broke up when he graduated and moved back to Butler County. Okay, so nothing there. Okay. It was black and... Yes, it was black and blue. Okay. I was gonna look up, yeah. Do a little spider search. Name of the law firm that has been hired by the Roottree Candy Company. Named after its head lawyer, Ruby Spratt. You can't find much about the company from before this year, though all of the articles tell the same tale. After the fiasco of 6 Pieces and the revelation that the Roottree's internal law group was complicit in such a cover-up, they hired outside counsel. Ruby Legal Enterprise Group now seems to have ties to multiple aspects of the Roottree Corporation, including the candy company and Root. They were recently in the news due to a high-profile lawsuit they raised against Cicely Sanchez. Okay. Author best known for Portrait of a Changed Man. Let's search that later. Her follow-up, Foreign Gospel, Did not perform as well critically, but still sold quite respectively. Okay. More books then, including a biography of Van Gogh, but first two are claimed to fame. Okay. Cicely is known for her nonfiction with a focus on exploring darkness in the human psyche. Recently, Cicely appeared in a magazine called Picoty. With an article about a book she had commissioned to write for Guy Hudson. The magazine and Cicely herself were immediately issued a cease and desist due to its inclusion of pictures that she never had the rights to publish. The issue was pulled from store shelves, making it an instant collector's item. Interesting. Damn it, Guy Hudson. It's back to Guy. He's the worst. He's got to be that huge infidelity tree. I'm convinced it's Guy. Okay. So let's search. Let's do a little search in the public library here. So we have and we have, what's the first one called? Portrait of a Changed Man. Out of print. All right. What if everything you stand for, everything you know to be true today could disappear in an instant? All of your politics, relationships gone in the blink of an eye. Would you still be you? Cicely Sanchez tells this powerful true story about a man who woke up after being saved from drowning in his backyard pool and became an entirely different person. Included are interviews from those that knew him best before, as well as a one-on-one chat that paints an entirely different picture. You won't be able to put it down without wondering, what if it were me? Huh. Interesting. I don't know if, like, this has anything to do with Guy. Thank you, Civic, for taking care of that. And then Foreign Gospel tells the tale of a man from the Catholic Church who claims he was told by God that he should travel to Thailand and begin to preach, specifically with the goal to convert 10,000 people. He returned to the United States just after just over 2 years, claiming to have succeeded. This book tells his version of the story, but this author, Cicely Sanchez, also traveled to Thailand to investigate these claims and talk with some of the so-called converted. These don't seem related. Okay, can we look up... Can't look up the periodicals? Maybe I can just, like, search... I wish I could type it in. No, maybe I can. I can. Ah, there we go. In an issue focused on taking a talking toy fish and the demonic messages it supposedly said as the batteries ran low, Picoty had an article about a canceled book by Cicely Sanchez. The book subject was Guy Hudson, and the issue was said to contain pictures that Cicely did not have the rights to publish. Because of the pictures, this issue was pulled from the store shelves, making it the subject of some conspiracies and an instant collector's item. Due to this recall, the version found in these archives is incomplete. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got. Picoty. Only $2.95? Basil Bub. Could this popular gift be filling homes with satanic messages? Okay, so Guy Hudson. All right. Cicely Sanchez tried to write an expose about Guy Hudson with pics she did not have rights to. Okay. It seems that it used photos of a guy that Cicely did not own the rights to publish. Okay. Unfortunately, the magazine was issued a cease and desist. Okay. The magazine was pulled from shelves and the version you found in your periodical search had the relevant pages removed, rendering this magazine useless. Unless you want to read about potentially demonic fish toy. I do. I do, actually. This utensil that will help you lose 50 pounds. How is there 8 pieces of evidence in here? What? How is there 8 pieces of evidence in there? Because the pages are missing. And it has like no information here. I want to hear the demonic fist. I know, me too. Me too. Huh. Okay. Damn. We don't know what the book would have been called. Otherwise, we could have tried to search it. But it was an upcoming book, so it wasn't. Yeah. Damn. Okay. How is there 8 pieces of evidence in there? Okay. Maybe we do need... Did I search Guy Hudson yet? Just to give him a little, like, updated search. Let's give him an updated search. Alright, let's give him an update. Oh, yeah, the fancy flavors. I forgot about the fancy flavors. Wasn't, like, caviar one of them? I forgot. Okay. 5P's appeared on a cover of a magazine holding a photo of Guy and his mother. I want to know what magazine. Maybe we just got to do a periodical search and just do like a try to do like a process of elimination. Few people that existed adjacent to the company in the 70s have come forward with stories about debauchery and swinger parties. Guy liked to throw large holiday parties whenever he had an excuse, and they often got out of hand. The night he died in a car crash, he was drunk or impaired in some way, but the Butler County Police have released multiple statements and ample evidence that proves decisively that it was not foul play and no party had taken place. Oh yeah, Caviar Candy was bankrupt. Yeah, bankrupted the company. Yeah, he sucked. He sucked. Okay. We might be able to search something in like periodicals like Butler County Times about Guy Hudson. May now be irrelevant. Got it. Does not archive their obituaries. They did a front page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia dying in a car accident. The story itself is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car. I can see why we have suspicions. Although Guy was somewhat controversial president, foul play is not suspected. There were witnesses who reported that the vehicle which instigated the wreck was speeding, swerving between lanes and cutting off other drivers. Okay. Could have been any one of us who they eventually ran off the road. Okay. Okay. I am going to search again for 5Ps. And do... We're just going to do like a... I can't believe he's not in Modern Music Monthly. Starlit. Teen Blast. Damn! Oh! Ooh! Oh! Okay, just kidding. Okay. But we didn't get any evidence from it. Okay, 5 Ps. His music is not targeted towards teen girls. They seem to be, even though it's not targeted towards teen girls, they seem to be paying attention anyway. They've listed him amongst the hunky hotties for the past few months with small bios that tell you various facts about him. His real name, David. Okay. So we know his real name is David. Born February 9th, 1977. That can be important. And he's an Aquarius. Grew up in foster care in... My God. Okay. Letter to the editor also claims it's not possible that he was born in 1977, as he claimed on a song called 17 Magazine that he turned 17 in 1922. The editor responds with a statement that they've reached out to his agent to ask about the song and were told it wasn't performed by 5 Ps and they shouldn't print rumors. Caviar Candy. A song called 17 Magazine? Like 17 Magazine? Okay. Title of an unreleased controversial song by Dirty Davy. Mentions of it on a few sites, claiming it was on the first release of his mixtape but was removed. There's no audio or visual evidence of it existing, but there are independent accounts from people who have claimed to have heard it, and they do generally line up. According to their recollection, it was about many different loosely connected occurrences of the number 17, mostly violent. What is wrong with him? The intro states it was written on Davy's 17th birthday and involved a fictional but glorified series of murders at a fashion show for a teenage magazine with a similar name to the song title. Yeah, 17 Magazine. The person doing the violence was apparently trying to beat Dahmer's high score. Jeffrey Dahmer had pleaded guilty to killing 16 people in 1992. What the fuck? Due to major acts of gun violence in schools earlier this year, the subsequent backlash against violent music... Oh shit, this is 1999, isn't it? Yeah. It is generally considered in very poor taste to bring it up. Most of the people that enjoy mentioning it online are either trolls or trying to shock people, or come from morbidly curious corners of the internet. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, but then so they reached out to his agent, asked about the song, and were told it wasn't performed by 5 Ps. Well, yeah, because it was performed by Dirty Davy. Huh. Okay, so not possible that he was born in 1977, as he claimed the song 17 Magazine. He turned 17 in 1992, which would mean he was born in 1975? If that's true? Did I do the math right on that? Yeah, 75? Okay. So, I mean, it's only 2 years difference. I don't know if that means anything, but... Okay. Nothing, okay. What if, like, 17 Magazine in Modern Music Monthly? No? Okay. I just thought I would check. Okay. Right. No audio. I don't want there to be an audio of this one. Because that sounds terrifying. Okay. Okay, so this one's definitely this is a notable. This has got to be. So what would his name be under though? David? Is his last name Fellows? Or what, do we know his last name? We do have a Fellows. I don't know if that's his real name. We know like Felix Fellows. Right? It was Felix. Yeah. And then it says his real name is David. So I don't know if like Felix Fellows is not 5P's actual name. David Fellows. Okay, yeah. Got it. Other people selling his old mixtapes on auction sites. One is apparently called Dirty Devil, another Dirt Poor. Okay, so David Fellows is his actual name. Okay, got it. Dirty Devil, 5P's first mixtape, releases Dirty Davy. There are discrepancies and debates about what year it exactly was released. What is with the years being weird? With the range thought to be somewhere between 1992 and 1994. Another 2-year difference, which is odd. One of the songs, Yes, I Can Jump, seems to be at the center of the confusion. Some fan sites claim that there are multiple versions with different track lists and song links on them. Though because there is very little evidence of the mixtape online as it is, it's even harder to verify that information. Yes, I Can Jump. I want to hear a song. I mentioned with 91, I thought it might help with the year. Yeah. Only song that didn't make it onto the studio album that people thought should have. In it, he references a popular movie from 1992 called White Men Can't Jump. This reference has caused some confusion amongst the fan base. Because of it, it is agreed upon that the mixtape had to come out in 1992 at the earliest. But the others point out that Fellows references seeing the movie on his 17th birthday. This would have been in 1994. Some take this to mean that the album had to have been released in 1994 at the earliest. Others claim that he was likely just trying to make himself sound older, since in response to some of the more questionable lyrics, he has stated multiple times he was just a dumb kid when it was released. I don't know if any of this is relevant to anything, but something's weird with like the 2-year difference, because he said born in 77, but if the thing about that one really stupid song is true, he would have been born in 75. So we don't know. Okay. So he might be younger than 17 when he made the album. Yeah. Dirt Poor was a mixtape by Dirty Davy, released in 1996. There's a lot of online discourse from people who like to point out that in one of the songs, Felix Fellows includes someone that would be revealed to be his own distant cousin, Raina, in a list of attractive women. What? The lyrics to one of the songs, he mentions a few different prominent female actresses, models, and musicians from the 90s and provides a crude pun or line about what Fellows felt about them. When re-released in 1999, much of the rhetoric was toned down to be less overtly profane, and the line referencing Raina was clumsily replaced by Dana, a reference to a character from the X-Files. Okay. Interesting. So can we look up, actually I could do, hold on, I can, periodical, Modern Music Monthly. Nothing? Damn. Maybe like Teen Blast? No. Starlet. Alright. Huh. Heat. Nothing. I'm glad we're not getting any of these songs, though. Damn, okay. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, Dirty Devil. Modern Music Monthly really did not ever platform this guy, which is probably for the best, but... Okay. All right, well... Oh, this is the same. Okay. Do we still have our ducky friend? Oh, yeah. We do. Should we ask for a hint? Let's get a hint. Just for a good... Yeah. You haven't searched for everything in your list of notable events. Okay. Thanks, ducky. I guess we didn't search for everything in my list of notable events. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I think we looked up the root tree rift, didn't we? Oh, we didn't. Okay, so we didn't go down that line. Okay. All right. 3 press releases from the Root Tree Candy Company after the release of 6 pieces were referred to as the Root Tree Rift. Okay, the first was fairly standard. It stated that there was no president of the Root Tree Company, but that the entire family was made aware of the release of the book and that they would be meeting as soon as possible. Only then could they verify the legitimacy of the claims it raised and decided next steps. The second release was emailed to business newspapers 3 hours later and announced that after a vote, Ron Roottree would be taking over temporarily as interim president. It also went on to state that Ron was aware of the book and had verified the claims within and would look into compensating Mrs. Madsen and her family immediately. It also stated that the company lawyers would be taking immediate steps with the family to revisit the Clancy Trust terms to make sure nothing like this could happen again. It was quickly clear to business reporters and analysts that at the time between the 2 press releases would not have been logistically sufficient to gather a majority of the family, even using conference calls. This was reported on many news channels, and a third, much shorter press release came the next day. It claimed that a draft of the announcement was made prematurely and that Clark, Rafferty, LaRue, and Ron Roottree would be taking over as the company's first joint presidents. It also stated that any compensation planned would be based on stringent verification process. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe we need to do like a little like search in periodicals for like Business Watch for this and see if like anything. Okay. Business Watch ran an article about 2 months after the Root Tree Rift about what really happened with Root Tree. Article mentions that nobody from Root Tree that they reach out to is willing to go on the record. Instead, the timeline of events has been constructed from public record, accidental leaks, and a source on the inside. The only parts that are new to you are also the most vague parts, the ones supposedly confirmed by their anonymous source. Okay, so we have anonymous source. Okay, Anonymom. It's not her, but it would be funny. Timeline says that the family actually held a preliminary vote after Carl Roottree died, but before the release of 6 pieces, and decided they wanted Ron Roottree to take over because of his experience running RR Productions and because he was well known and respected Roottree. But Ron seemed way too eager and personally motivated. They were worried that he would gut the Clancy Trust to remove Robbie Roottree. The family was notoriously unwilling to do anything that would risk their wealth. They stalled, and Ron became frustrated with the delay. When 6 pieces came out, he saw a chance to force action while the family was in the limelight and released the press release himself in an attempt to get the ball rolling faster. Now every time I think of anonymous stuff, it's going to be Anonymom, yeah. This caused chaos with the family. They tried to save face by allowing Ron to take over as co-president with Clark, but according to Business Watch's source, Ron was impossible to deal with. He seemed like he was unwilling to protect the Clancy Trust, and they eventually let him go. After that, the role passed solely to Clark, who nobody was excited about but seemed like the safest choice. Okay, so I think we need a page for Ron Roottree now. Okay. Got it. But way too eager and personally motivated, which seemed okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we need to do a... I need to go back to the tree and see really quick. Let me just, before I go read all this, let me refresh myself. Where is Ron? Ronald, the director. Okay. Got it. Okay. Just wanted to refresh myself. Okay. Yep. Drop from the title. Yep. Most of the articles are retelling basic details. Ron and Business Watch, which we did look. Also done some interviews saying the truth of what went on behind the scenes is not something he wishes to discuss. Instead, he hopes to release a movie about it someday. 3 weeks ago, Ron's mother, Gwen, died in Paris, France. He and his brother, Robbie, have seemingly made amends. Okay. Interesting. Whoa! Robbie Roottree was released from French prison after serving a few years for assault? What the hell? Oh, yeah, oh my. His embezzlement and arrest were partially featured in 6 pieces, as Robbie's participation in the Clancy Trust was a key piece of evidence in Sam's favor, and have since become much more publicly famous. He has not yet returned to the United States, but when journalists reached out to him recently after the death of his mother, he had issued a blanket statement a few days ago. The death of my mother was hard on our family. My brother and I, after spending time together caring for her in mourning, have finally made amends. It was a highly transformative few weeks when it came to our relationship. I'm in recovery from my addiction, and a major aspect of that process is that I wish to stay private. Whoa. Jump scare. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just that first sentence just came in hot. Released from French prison for assault. I don't know. Okay, we already have that one. Butler County Times, maybe? Nothing relevant. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Robbie Roottree was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems he, again, allegedly embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and the silver screen continues to insist this is all very much allegedly, assaulted an officer who came to question him. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Again, received information from an anonymous source. Whoa. It's not a legend if he was convicted, though, right? Yeah. But I guess maybe it's a legend because they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but we have an anonymous source that were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial? I don't know. It is very odd. You're right, though. That is odd that it's like, it's saying that he was convicted, but then it's saying allegedly, yeah. Don't blame nepotism, he gets results. Okay. All right, soap opera episode, showrunner. Okay. Ron was born in the U.S., grew up in Paris, gobbled up American cinema whenever he could, and he was old enough to return to Hollywood to attend film school. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help me. Brother trouble. I can't remember what brother trouble was. Oh, sitcom. Okay. Oh, Penelope Tessa Green. That's yeah, Ronald's wife. Okay. Raising two boys. Even romantic pursuits of their next door neighbor Roxy. The showrunner was small screen director Ron Roottree. The show had strong ratings through the entirety of season 1, rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom. Okay. Okay. Well. Might not be a bad idea to search her. Just because Ron... Fundraiser called Best Medicine to help find a cure for Huntington's disease. Okay, well that's nice of her. Okay. All right. What else haven't we tapped into? Yeah, we have the we did Chris Rafferty LaRue. The Roottree Rift. Yeah, we got a good... I mean, we could do some more, maybe some more periodical searches for the Roottree Rift. Nothing relevant in there. Okay, maybe not. Bigoti? No. Teen Blast. Nothing. Okay. I wish we had more pictures of things. Another hint. Oh, did it? Better search for 5Ps and more. I swear I searched for 5Ps in here. Yeah, I did. Why didn't that show up? Okay, magazine. There's an article on a website. Oh, news time. Do I have that? No, I want to search. No, I just want to. News time. Hey, there we go. And I'm pretty sure I highlighted that too to look up. Okay, well I got some shit. All right. Miracle Retreat. Okay. Right on. Yeah, when we hear the printer, that's a great sign. Oh my god, we finally know what he looks like. Of course he's fucking white. Oh, I can't get a picture of the picture? That's the picture. His mother, Joanna, was Zach Morden's secretary when he retired, and then Guy Hudson's secretary for only 1 or 2 weeks after that before she quit. Okay. Hold on, let me... 5 P's. Mother, Joe... With an H, Joanna? Where's the name? Nope, no H. Got it. Moved to Portland because she was afraid for her and her son's life. Jesus. And what is it with the secretaries? Yeah. What is this, Mad Men? Grew up with her until he was 16, but one day his mother never came home from the movie rental store where she worked the register. What the fuck? I feel like people are getting killed now all of a sudden. Found her dead from an overdose in her car. Damn. A hairbrush she always used, some photos, and a stuffed animal from her childhood. Love letters and photos related to Guy Hudson, as well as a letter from his father containing threats. He threw it all away with the exception of the one photo. The only photo where they were dressed? What the fuck? The picture is shown in full inside the magazine. Okay. Jesus. Rue Tree Family Picnic. Okay. Damn. That is sad. Here's Miracle. Oh, with the reflection. That's good. That's good. Vehemently denied that 5 P's was a Rue Tree. Okay. Said he comes across as exhausted at the events that have been going on behind the scenes, as well as the character of those he feels are attacking his family. Points out that Sam's daughter still earns a generous salary for overseeing the farm division of Rue Tree, and that Sam did the same before her. That Sam's family was not destitute, and that really it was only her son who chose to take on a job with no salary. He claims that though they didn't have to, the family helped pay for her son's medical bills after voting that it was the right thing to do. Miracle also says a story about his father, Elias, shunning EC was one-sided, leaving out Edward Clancy's blame in the whole thing. Elias gave him a simple ultimatum: stop sinning or be disowned. Miracle said it was EC's own choice, and that Elias allowing him to earn food and shelter on the company's dime was a kindness, especially considering that he and John continued to live together. Wow, they all suck. Yeah, F off, Miracle. The Miracle then pivots to the fallout from 6 Pieces. He recounts a deluge of claims to the clans and trusts that the family have been subjected to. He doesn't cite any specifics, but says that every time someone comes forward, the family devolves to arguments. They had to hire an outside legal team to help. But so far, every case has been demonstrably, laughably false. All they do is tarnish his family's reputation. Focuses on 5 Ps. He calls him a grifter and a delinquent, and says he's using their name and products to sell filth to the masses. Of all the accusations, he says this is the most dangerous because it exposes the world to hatred. He cites 5 P's lyrics as violent, sexist, and ungodly. I'll probably say they're probably definitely violent and sexist. And prays the boy will repent, retract his lies, and find religion. Those who wish to hear the true story can join him on his farewell tour this upcoming fall. Now at the age of 71, Miracle is the oldest living Rue Tree, while he plans to continue preaching at his own church in Butler County after the tour. This is your last chance to hear the truth from the man. Sorry. With the most complete recollection of one of America's most notable families in your own hometown. Miracle Jr. did not wish to comment and has a statement from Clark Rafferty LaRue through the Rue Tree's law firm. Miracle does not speak for his entire family. We're working carefully on a plan to definitively disprove any claims of infidelity in our family's past. The article does not refute Miracle's claims that he is the oldest living Rue Tree, despite Sam Madsen being born the year before him. It was unclear if Miracle made the claim out of ignorance or spite. Okay, well, we got some photos finally. We can update some shit in here. Let's see. We can definitely... musician? I don't know if is rapper in here? No. Okay, so musician. I think it's probably right? I have to get 4? Okay. Alright, well, we got Hudson. Yup. And we know her name was Joanna. We don't have a last name. I don't think it would be Fellows. I mean, this person, the dad's last name would be Fellows, probably. No idea. Because it'd be her maiden name, so I don't know. Yeah. We don't know who his dad is. Could try doing a search for like Joanna Fellows. Nothing, okay. Well. We're gonna need her last name to lock her in there. Damn, what is this? Ah. Have to be extra sleuthy this time around to deduce the truth. Be sure to look into loose ends. Got it. Got it! Okay, we have a new periodical though, so I feel like we could probably search some. I don't know what news time is supposed to cover. But... okay. I don't know what news time really does. Not at all. Maybe? No. Wow, they really did not, they did not give him any... That's crazy. Maybe like Newsweek? Okay, maybe. Okay. All Your Problems was the first and only single released. 5P's announced he had retained the infamous celebrity lawyer Stevie Whitlock to sue his family. Okay. Single didn't make much of a splash, but Whitlock, known for publicity stunts, paid thousands of teenagers a few dollars an hour to call and request the video on MTV. Oh. Interesting. All Your Problems. We got an MP3! I repeat, we have an MP3. I repeat, we have an MP3. We got a song. And we got a play button! Okay. Okay, hold on, let me make sure the music volume and stuff is... Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me make sure, like, music volume is up for you guys. I turned... Okay. Alright. Here we go. Of the lyrics. It's kind of catchy. It says, okay. We'll be the judge of that. Let's go.
Attention, attention, root trees. This is 5P coming at you from the real world. You know, the place you ain't ever lived.
Oh shit! Okay, vocals.
Man, y'all are hypocrites, sitting back in your massive estates, built from the cash that your ancestors gave you, acting like you somehow deserve it based on your family's creations.
Okay.
But look at here, sonny, don't you come for our money?
This is definitely supposed to be Eminem.
Like that Madsen chick and her two dads. My pappy's closet trust should keep you away. Yo, it's disturbing catching a sermon from a geezer who's never known hurt, but blurts out these claims that somehow we're sinners because we didn't earn it. When all of your worth it came free with your name, you expect me to treat your lectures on greed as some expert creed from he without blame. How about instead I turn my other cheeks and spread them? When you give me a kiss, you'll know just what it is.
Okay, you kind of ate him up with that one. Okay, he ate him up. Who's the female vocalist?
The root of all evil, just trying to make small pursuits of real people. You silver spoon feeds you the world's purest treacle, while real world folks burn their spoons with a needle. So once more with passion, tell this poor
Damn.
your mansions and Porsches are actually horrible. How I'm better off penniless, grasping for morsels. How wanted my share, that's actually extortion. With your candy ass name, synonymous.
Damn, not the candy ass name.
Play that game. I came up on the streets. The only streets you reppin' are Park Place and Boardwalk. Hypocrisy, monopoly is toppling. When I knock, have G's. Top off my pockets, please. Cause the same God that got to steal my mom from me is what he wants, right? For you to live in poverty. And if you're suddenly not eager to unhand that fortune, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to take my portion, and I'll do it all legally. Class action, courtroom, decorum. I'm way past your fancy ass dormant.
You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me
Why doesn't he?
take those problems away.
Bring the choir in.
You say
Oh, not a choir.
is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away. You say money is a root of all your problems. Let me take those problems away.
Whoever calls dollars the root of all evil, just trying to make small pursuits of real people. You silver spoon feeds you the world's purest treacle, while real world folks burn their spoons for the needle. Whoever calls dollars the root of all evil,
Damn.
just trying to make small
I don't know if
pursuits
every
of real
single
people.
line hit, but he had some
Purest treacle, while real world
some fire ass burns in that. Okay. He did. There was a couple lines that definitely ate him up. I'm not gonna lie. It was better than I was expected. All right, Slim Shady. Damn. I can't believe that. Like, I feel like if this was in TikTok era, I don't know, he would have been way more popular, I think. Okay. Yeah, the song Five Piece triumphantly talks about taking the root tree's wealth due to it being his birthright and giving it to those who need it most. I mean, I can't hate him for that. Damn. Talk about a varied soundtrack for I know, yeah, we had like disco the last time. Like, holy shit. Really, they really do not talk about this guy's albums. All right, that's fine. Holy shit. That was incredible. Do a few more searches and then I'll have to call it, but okay. Let's hear about Stevie Whitlock. She became famous in the mid-1980s after successfully suing a multinational sandwich company whose 12-inch subs were actually an average of 11.5 inches long. Damn. Okay. argued that since the company sold 1 billion sandwiches per year, that was enough missing sandwich to make a sub long enough to span from New York to Los Angeles. Okay. None of this seems to be related to the Root Trees. All right, fine. It sounds like he just had the one single, pretty much. And there's like other songs out there, but like we don't have any. Yeah. But I guess like as 5Ps, this is his debut for sure. Because he had like other mixtapes. But he's been under like different names. So that I guess, yeah. Well, okay. Well, damn. I don't know if there's any. I should go back. Let me go back and like look at the lyrics. Like that Madsen chick and her two dads. My pappy's Clance and Trust should keep you away. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Monopoly. Okay. I mean, maybe there's not too much in the lyrics that... Except the fact that, like, his lawsuit didn't really go anywhere so far. Houston, we have an MP3. I don't know if you'd be able to search like about like Portland. No. Does this like honor like a search like if you're doing oh shit. Like if you do like no, okay. I don't know if it recognizes that. No, okay. Just finished the movie. You're still going. Yeah, I'm about to end it up. We did listen to a song. We finally got an MP3. You missed the song from Slim Shady over here. From Slim Shady. Okay. He had a lot more affairs though. Wait, family tree update. This person and these are both on the original tree. Huh? Interesting. We got a lot to fill in, guys. We got a lot to fill in. Can I add a picture of him? Oh, I can't. So interesting. How come I have a picture of Miracle? Huh. How come I have a picture of Miracle? And I can't add it here. Could this mean possible infidelity. Would he be too young for this one, though? I don't know, because he's like the youngest. I don't know if he could be too young for that one. But that's interesting that I have a picture of him. It would be insane if he was like preaching that much, you know what I mean? Because he's like I feel like he doth protest a little too much, right? Like going on and on about the charlatans and the thieves. Like my lady doth protest too much. Interesting. Yeah, like calling them grifters and delinquents, using their name. Huh. Yep. Going on a new tour. Oldest living Roottree reprises and retells his incredible true story. Yep. Doctors determined he was destined to die young. Long and fruitful life, however, he's now in his 70s and his age is beginning to make life on the road more difficult. If it's like, what is it? It's like 1999 now, right? And he's 70 something. Okay, so he could be old enough for that, like 1940 whatever, 1949. He could be old enough for that affair. Cuz he would have been born in like the 20s or something. Yeah. So that would have put him at like whatever it is. Okay, so like if he was like, I don't know, he was born exactly in 1920, but like almost that could like at most 29, that could be him. That's possible. Okay. Reminisce about his famous history. His family, saints and sinners, provide a unique perspective on one of the most notable families in the United States today. Learn what originally drove him away from his fortune and into the arms of religion. And learn how his life has become more wealthy in spirit than it ever could have been from his inheritance. Okay. Noticeably absent are mentions about miracles and new appearances. Huh. Interesting. I think he could be. We didn't really do a search of him since this. Right to decide how to split his inheritance, that he did nothing wrong. The first Anderson Maple Farm only used to be popular tourist attraction during the summer months, special tours, since seen an explosion of off-season business as some religious and political groups decided to visit to show support for Elias and Gwyneth's traditional values and financial rights. This rise in support was in turn followed by pickets from gay rights activists, with some particularly inflammatory organizations made their pilgrimages. Amongst all the conflict, the farm has since shut down, seemingly indefinitely. The website says check back later. Quotes from Bess Williams' books appear to have been taken down. So much lore, yeah, seriously. Okay, well, I had planned for Death's Door to be 3 streams, so I do have like one more stream where I planned to do Death's Door, so we can come back to ROOTTREEMANIA. I don't know if we're gonna finish it though, because we got a lot to fill in, and this seems like trickier. Definitely seems trickier to get through. For right now, I am gonna lock in Miracle as possible infidelity too. Okay, those are all the pictures I have. Yeah, I'm locking him in. It's possible infidelity too. I think he's protesting a little too much. A little too much. Okay. All right, well, I'll go ahead and end that here. It was nice to kind of end on the song. If Death's Door hadn't frozen, we wouldn't have had MP3 time. Exactly. We wouldn't have heard that incredible lyricist rap about eating the rich, essentially. So, you know what? Good for him. Good for Slim Shady. All right. Well, we'll see how much we can fill in next stream. Maybe if we get a good, you know, because we spent an hour with Death's Door. So maybe if we get a good hour head start again, we can finish up some stuff. So thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, you guys.